Hello, all you beautiful people out there. Welcome back to the Soul Star Team channel. I'm back with another weekly pick a card reading. Today we're looking at sexual messages from your future soulmate. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you're new here, my name is Greg, and we do weekly love pick a card readings. We try to give you the most accurate pick a card readings possible. Now, if you're interested, there's a link to all of the cards that I use in the description down below. This is an 18 and over pick a card reading. So if you're under 18, or even if you're offended by illustrated sex and nudity and frank talk about sex, then maybe this reading isn't for you. As always, I'd really appreciate it if you'd go down and smash that like button. And please leave me a comment. Let me know which group resonated with you. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're notified each and every time we upload a new video. Now remember, this is a general reading. Not everything is going to resonate with you, so just take what does resonate and forget the rest. The other stuff in there will resonate with somebody. If nothing in that reading resonates, just go to another group. Now, I hope all of you are having an awesome day, and let's get ready for this sexual message from your future soulmate. The timestamps for today's reading are below each of the icons and in the descriptions and comments below. If you are new to pick a card readings, this is how it works. Just take a look at these icons, these animals. Which one is calling to you? Which one really stands out to you? Which one is calling your name? Then once you've picked an animal, just fast forward to the timestamps, which are listed below each of the animals, or there are links in the description and comments below. You can pause this video if you need more time. Now, if you're ready, let's get going with group 1. Okay, group 1, today we're talking about sexual messages from your future soulmate. All right, let's take a look at the sexual magic deck. And we get the Emperor and the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. The Emperor. I don't know why it is when I do sex readings, I get the Emperor a lot. Or I don't know, it just seems like almost every time I use this deck, I get the Emperor. That's what it feels like. Anyway, so the Emperor energy is one of dominance. They like to be in charge. As I've said before in other readings, the Emperor is the father of the tarot, so he's very protective and he wants to provide and he wants to dominate. This is somebody who wants to be in charge, but I was just told by my spirit guides, they want to treat you more like an empress more than anything. They're the emperor because you're the empress. Okay, now if you're a guy, just reverse those roles. Or if you're looking for a woman instead of a man, just kind of reverse those roles. Okay, this person wants you to know that they have a very high sexual drive. They are a very sexual person. But they're also very kind and gentle, kind of, again, like a father. Anybody who's been a father of a daughter knows that you have to be kind and gentle with them, and you want to be kind and gentle with them. And that's the way this person feels about you. They want to be kind and gentle because they love you so much. This is what I'm hearing and feeling right now. Your future soulmate, the energy of this person is love. They love above all else. Very protective of you. Want to make sure that nothing ever hurts you. They never want to hurt you. They don't want anybody else to hurt you. They're kind of like a mother bear, and if someone goes after the mother bear's cub, they attack. And that's kind of the way this person is. I'm getting that this is a very outgoing person, very talkative. They love social situations. They're very good in social situations, okay? And they're not afraid to be sexual in social situations. That's what I've just told. Okay, interesting. Anyway, now, if you're a man, or if you're looking for a man, just looking at this picture, I don't know if anybody's noticed it, but there's a very phallic symbol there with the staff. And so what I'm getting from that is that this person is very well endowed. So if you're looking for a man, they have a pretty big package. Okay. Then we go to the King of Pentacles. And the first thing I get with that is sex will be great. This is a card of success. And so success in the bedroom to me means sex was very good. It's great. It's very passionate and powerful. Okay, and I'm also being told the success also represents your relationship. They want you to know that they want a sexual relationship. They want a successful relationship. So more than just the sex, they want an emotional and successful long-term relationship with you. And they want you to know that they're very reliable. They take care of their own. You can count on them. Okay, and this person is very powerful and skillful and dominant in the bedroom. Yeah, I keep getting this powerful energy, this dominant energy. They're a dominant lover, but they're a lover. And so they want to make sure that your needs are met. And they're apologizing to me right now. They're apologizing for spending too much time at work, at doing other things, trying to be successful in life, in all aspects of life, and especially when it comes to money. That's what the King of Pentacles is about. It's about money and abundance when it comes to money. And so this person is apologizing already for spending too much time trying to earn money. You can see in this picture that this person is dominant and they're kind of chasing the submissive person here, okay? So that is the energy that this person has, is this dominance and wants you to be submissive. Okay, now let's go to the Knight of Cups. It's interesting that these are all powerful cards, right? The Emperor, the King of Pentacles, now the Knight of Cups. Anyway, this person is very romantic. They know what romance is all about, and they understand it, and they are romantic, and they spend a lot of time trying to be romantic. However, they're not always thinking about romance, okay? They're thinking about making money, and so they're not always present. That's what I'm getting right now. My spirit guides are telling me they're not always present. So just be aware of that, and you're going to have to remind them to, hey, come back here. You're out there thinking of something else, come back to me right here in this moment. But they're also very imaginative in the bedroom. So this kind of goes along with that romantic thing. When they do think about being romantic, and they will, especially around special times, special days like Valentine's Day, your birthday, your anniversary, those kind of things, they're very imaginative and they're very romantic. And when it comes to the bedroom, in order to keep it interesting, they like to be imaginative and try some new things. Okay. But my guides are telling me that there's two energies that they have, and you're key to opening up one of them. So they come in as very dominant, but you're going to have to help them to open up their imagination a little when it comes to the bedroom. And once you kind of steer them toward new things, they're very imaginative, okay? And they lose that wanting to be in control in the bedroom and give in to, let's just have a great experience. Okay, this person also tends to be kind of moody because they're not always present. They're always thinking about something else. They appear to be very moody. One minute they can be just fine. The next minute they're angry, or the next minute they're anxious, or they're sad or something because they're thinking about something else. You need to pull them in and help them to be present. Stop thinking about the office. Stop thinking about outside relationships with friends and family and everything. Just be there with you. Looking at this picture, the feeling that I'm getting is that I think they're going to be your knight in shining armor. They're going to take you away from some tough stuff. That's kind of what I'm getting. So they're holding a candle, and I'm being told that they're going to be your candle in the darkness. That when things aren't going right, they will be a beacon of light to you. They will show you the way, because that's who they are. They're a leader. And then looking at this, I also get that they like to see you naked. Okay, so when you're taking your shower or something, don't be surprised when they poke their head in just to look at you. Or maybe you're getting dressed and they say, hey, hold it. Don't finish that. Just stay like that for a minute. So they just like to see you naked. All right, now let's go to a new deck. This is the Oracle of Shadows and Light. First card we get is Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Then Violet Angel. And finally, Fairy of the Divine Hand. Let's go to the Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. This is some energy in this card that I got before. See, this is a ghost, and you're the ghost. And sometimes they'll tend to look right through you, tend to take you for granted, tend to kind of forget their duties when it comes to you. And so you have to slow them down, and you have to get them out of that and remind them of how much they've accomplished. Remind them of the abundance that they have and the really good things of life that they have, and that money isn't that important. It's important, but it's not as important as they think it is, right? So you have to always bring them back down to earth. Tell them to count their blessings and do that together so that they don't take you for granted. And you're going to have to do a lot of little special things to help them, to remind them that you matter, okay? Because it's a very strong King of Pentacles energy with this person, which is success and abundance of money. And they're very focused on that. So you're going to have to help them to stay present, come back to earth, and remind them that you have needs too. But again, they like to be romantic. They really do. They just forget. And that's the energy of this card, is that you have to remind them to be thankful. Remind them that you're there. And don't become the ghost in the pumpkin patch that nobody sees you. So then we go to the Violet Angel. And this is a great card. So it's violet because this is dawn. Okay, so what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing is that you've gone through the long night of the soul. That you've gone through a lot of stuff in your past. And your person, your soulmate, wants you to know that that's about to end. That's why they're your knight in shining armor. They're coming to take you away from all that. And they want you to know that they're close. They're very close. So it's dawn. See, the light is just coming up. And they're there to help you through the rest of the night. Everything you've wanted is on its way. I'm getting goosebumps. When I get goosebumps, a lot of times it's a message for me as well. But I feel very good for you. And that things are changing, and they're changing all around you for the better. And things aren't always going to be like they are right now, because this person's coming in to take you away from that. Again, it's the knight in shining armor. I keep seeing that image, that knight in shining armor. You know, they're coming to take you out of all of this. Yeah, things are changing all around you, but don't worry. This is all in preparation for your soulmate to come into your life. You are on the verge of a new day. It is dawn. A new day is just beginning. Then we go to the Fairy of the Divine Hand. And here's the catch. There will be somebody who will tempt you that'll seem like the right person, but they're not. They really don't have your best interests in mind. So you got to make sure that you listen to your intuition and heed the warning signs. Okay? And I think this is just for a few of you. I don't think it's for the majority. But this is just a warning that your spirit guides and this person want you to know. Beware of wolves in sheep's clothing. Just watch out. This is what the fairy of the divine hand is doing. You have a lot of eyes, so they're watching out. You need to watch out. Okay, now let's look at a couple of traits of this person. The first card we get is the One. And then we get Fascination. The One. This is your soulmate, your person, your one. You made promises to this person to be together in a previous time. Yeah, we already know it's a soulmate because this is a soulmate reading, right? This is just to confirm that you have a soul contract with this person, which is even stronger than a soulmate. This is somebody who you're going to learn a lot from, and they're going to learn a lot from you, and that's why you had a soul contract together, to be together in this life. Okay, then we look at Fascination. You'll never be able to figure this person out. This person will always surprise you and keep you feeling just a little off base, but in a good way. Yeah, see, this is the feeling that I'm getting through this card is just when you think they're not paying attention, you discover that they really are. Okay, just when you think they're off thinking about something else and you say something to them like, you know what I'd really like is this ring I saw, or this dress I saw, or this outfit I saw, something like that, right? And you don't think they even heard you. And then a few days later, they bring it to you. They just keep you a little off base because just when you think you got them figured out, they change, which is a good thing. This just keeps the marriage alive. But again, you need to do your part in helping them to recognize that money isn't everything. Work isn't everything. This person is a workaholic. So be careful of that and help them to balance their life. This is a great reading. Like I said, I got chills reading this. Lots of good things are coming for you. Till next time, may your life always be full of love. Group 2, we're talking about sexual messages from your future soulmate. We're going to start with the sexual magic deck. And the first card we get is the Four of Wands. Then the Queen of Swords. And then the Nine of Wands. Okay, the Four of Wands. All right, this is a great card. I love this card. One of my favorite cards in the deck. The Four of Wands means celebration. I'm hearing right now that your soulmate is saying, I want to celebrate you. And they're saying that there's an abundance of sex in your relationship. They like sex a lot, okay? And you better too, because there's going to be a lot of it. There's an abundance of sex. But they're also saying that they promise to be committed to just you and only you. You are their person. You are soulmates, and they're committed to you. And they're also committed to your mutual pleasure. They're really interested in the balance in the bedroom, to making sure that you're satisfied as well as they are, that both of you have a great time together, so that you both want to have sex, because the sex is going to be very hot, very pleasurable. And they're telling me they like to laugh, and they like to laugh in the bedroom. I think there's going to be lots of laughter while you're making love and afterwards and before. I just think this is that the two of you just enjoy each other and you make each other laugh. Now, I'm also getting that some of you have just broken up with somebody. And if this is the case, then you need to know that this person is coming to you soon. Others of you have never met this person, and some of you may be dating this person. Okay, it's kind of a wide range there. Okay, let's move on to the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords likes sex. Yeah, I'm getting this really abundance of sex. This is the whole energy that I'm feeling right now. And they want to have the best sex ever. They expect the best sex ever with you. Now, they love to try new things. They're very experimental, they're very creative, and they expect the best from their partner. They only want the best, and they think they deserve it. Okay, so you need to be the best. And that doesn't mean you're going to be perfect. It just means that you have to try as well. Okay? Especially when it comes to sex. You got to try. You got to be open. Okay, when I look at this picture, what I get is that this person likes garter belts and stockings. And I'm also picking up that they may like to watch you touch yourself, to like to watch you masturbate. I'm also getting from this picture, the sword there, the way it's placed, what I'm getting is that they're well endowed. Then we go to the Nine of Wands. And with the Nine of Wands, I get that you might be a little sexually repressed. Now, that maybe this isn't all of you, but some of you are kind of fearful of sex a little bit. You think that there's only one right way of having sex. So you're kind of in that, maybe you even think that sex is only for procreation. Well, you need to loosen up on those attitudes. You got to be open and honest with this person about the way you feel and the way that you think and what you want. They're saying that you need to tell them what your boundaries are, and you need to be open and honest in your communication about the bedroom, about sex. I'm getting that somebody, maybe it's all of you, I don't know, but somebody is really sexually repressed, and that's going to be a problem if you don't open up and really talk about that and open yourself up to new opportunities. Okay, now let's go to a new set of cards I just got. It's the Oracle of Shadows and Light. And the first card we get is Voodoo in Blue. Sea Beacon Fairy. And finally, a Clockwork Pumpkin. The Voodoo in Blue. Okay, so with this card, what I'm feeling is the thing that sticks out to me is the blue. Somebody out there is making you feel blue or sad. And I don't think that that's all of you, but there's some people out there that are feeling down, and it's being caused by one person. So kind of with voodoo, I'm thinking of a voodoo doll, right? Somebody is trying to control you, and you don't like it. You might not even like them, but you feel like they're controlling you in some way. So maybe it's a parent, maybe it's a brother or sister, maybe it's a friend, or maybe it's somebody within your group of friends that you really don't care for, who tries to take control of the group. Okay, so there's some control issues there somewhere. That's what this card is saying. And all of that is bringing you down, making you feel depressed, making you sad, or making you angry. Your soulmate sees this, and they're saying, you don't have to put up with that. Stick up for yourself. You need to speak up and speak to this person and let them know how you feel. And once they know how you feel, maybe a solution can be reached, especially if it's a parent or a boss or somebody who you cannot just jettison from your life. Okay, then we get Sea Beacon Fairy. Okay, so this fairy is holding up a light and trying to get you to follow them. And it may be the right way, but it may not be. Okay, they just are saying this is a way to go. And you have to really decide what that means. Yeah, your soulmate wants to tell you to listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, listen to your feelings. Because what may be the obvious choice may not be, but it may be. For each of you, it'll be different. But there's going to be someone trying to get you to go one direction and to follow their light. And that may or may not be the right thing to do. So listen to your intuition, to your heart, to your feelings. Okay, then we go to Clockwork Pumpkin. You're about to be given something, I don't know, what I see right now is a light bulb, right? A light bulb over your head. You're going to have this aha moment. You're going to have this flash of inspiration. And that inspiration, if you listen to it, it's going to lead you to your soulmate. Okay, and it's happening fairly soon. That's what I'm hearing. This is happening fairly soon. So listen to that inspiration, to your intuition. And this goes along with that beacon, the sea beacon fairy card. You see, there's going to be a light held up, and you have to make a decision when that light comes to you as to what to do. So follow your heart, follow your intuition, follow that inspiration that you're getting, and that's going to lead you to your soulmate or confirm who that soulmate is. Now let's look at some traits of this person. And the first card we get is romance, and then youthful. Okay, the romance card says, this person is very romantic and expects the same from their partner. Together, romance will be a part of everyday life. Yeah, this is exactly the energy that I got to begin with, right? That the Four of Wands energy, they're very romantic. They like sex, but they're also very romantic. And they like it when you're romantic. I see these little slips of paper being left in the bathroom, in the car, in places where they'll find things. And so for me, that just means that you need to find ways to surprise this person and tell them that you love them, to keep that spark alive, to keep that romance alive, so that your relationship is always strong and healthy and beautiful, so that your sex is hot and passionate and really is love-making. Okay, then we get youthful. And the card says, this person acts much younger than their age. They are fun and adventurous. They have lots of energy and may wear you out. Okay. Yeah, this is a fun person. This person, again, you like to laugh. Why? Because you're going to act like little kids a lot. Yeah, not in a bad way, but in a good way. Just playful. And I'm seeing tickling. A lot of poking you in the side, tickling you, squeezing your butt, stuff like that. Just kind of this youthful exuberance about life and about sex and about you. This is a beautiful reading. There's some warning messages in there, but there's also the promise of a very beautiful love. So follow your intuition. Till next time, may your life always be full of love. Okay, group 3. We're talking about sexual messages from your future soulmate. Okay, let's look at the sexual magic deck. And the first card we get is Judgment, then Ace of Wands, then Knight of Swords. Okay, the Judgment card. Just looking at this card, I see marriage and children in the future for you. I think that is kind of the overall feeling I get from this is it's a soulmate. So marriage is probably in the cards for you. And this person is telling me right now, don't worry, things are going to get a lot better. Okay, so I don't know what you're going through, but everybody's going through something right now, I'm sure, but don't worry, things are going to change. Things will get better. And they want to say, my love language is service. They want you to know that. They like having little things done for them. Yeah, I just got, if you do things for me, I will always love and respect you. They're not like a taker. They just like it when you do little things for them. Like leaving little notes for them to let them know you love them. Or just simple things like, I don't know, rubbing their back, giving them massages, things like that. They really appreciate that, and it makes them feel loved. Do all those little things, just little acts of service. Anything that you could think of. I mean, I'm sure that there's a million things that you could do, but always think of, what can I do for them? A universal truth is that we love those people who we serve. So if you serve this person, you will always be in love with them. Then we go to the Ace of Wands. Now, this card doesn't show up, but most of the time the Ace of Wands is a hand holding a wand, and it's a very phallic symbol. So I'm getting that this person is well endowed and that they have a lot of sexual energy. And when I look at this picture, I also see morning sex. I think that they like to do it first thing in the morning. Yes, I just get a high sexual energy from this card. I think there's going to be lots of sexual, energy between the two of you. And I think it's going to be so big that others are going to be able to see that. You're going to be able to tell that you're sexually attracted to each other. And lots of people are going to say, wow, you guys are really in love, aren't you? That's just kind of the vibe that the two of you are going to give off. And there's an electricity there. There's a real energy that's there. And so the sex is going to be good. And sex is going to be creative. There is a lot of creative energy coming from this person. Then we go to the Knight of Swords. And looking at this, the first thing I see and what I'm feeling is this person likes role-playing. They like to change things up in a different way. And so, role-playing will become a part of your lovemaking. Now, this is a very quick-moving card, right? So things with this person are always moving, and they're always moving quick. But I also get, if you don't know this person yet, they're coming in quickly into your life. And when you do meet them, they're going to quickly capture your heart. And they're going to quickly want to get into bed. I get a lot of lust here, and I think it's on both of your parts. This person is an incredible lover, and they have a lot of passion and lust for you. Let's go to the Oracle of the Shadows and Light cards. These are new cards, and I love these. I love the pictures. I'm a bit of an artist, and I love good art, and I think these are really good art. Anyway, first we get Violet Duchess, and then Death and the Maiden. Then finally, Out Trick or Treating. Okay, let's look at the Violet Duchess. What I'm feeling right now is that, like this Duchess, right, you're very prim and proper in that you were taught to be kind, nice, proper, both inside and out. But what really is on the inside of you is a passion and a fire and a lust, and it's begging to get out. Well, this person is going to release you from all of that prim and proper stuff and bring out that lustful part of you, that fire, that passion that's burning inside of you. I'm also feeling that you need to find balance between that passion and that prim and proper side. And I think your soulmate's going to really help you with that, because I was just told they really like that virtuous person. When they're out in public, they like to show you off as a virtuous person. But when they get you back home and in bed, they want you to be a complete, whore, I guess. They want you to be just open sexually and feel that fire from you. All right, then we go to Death and the Maiden. Okay, so this is an interesting card. And if you're in a relationship, you might be finding out that this person is more of a taker than a giver, and they only want one thing from you. And anyway, it's a very unbalanced relationship. The power is unbalanced. They have all the power, and you don't like that. And I don't think that's all of you, but If you relate to that, then maybe you need to get out of that relationship. But in this card, you are the naked girl. The skeleton or death is your soulmate. And your soulmate is tapping you on the shoulder and wants to possess you. They want to possess you sexually, and they want to possess you with love. Okay, they want all of you, kind of like death takes us all, and it takes all of you. Well, they want all of you, and not in a bad way, in a good way. Okay, next we go to out trick or treating. Okay, we just passed Halloween, but this is a fun card. Look, they're about to knock on your door, and maybe they're already knocking, and they want something from you. Like trick-or-treaters, they want candy from you, right? Well, this person also wants something from you. They're very magical and they're very mysterious, but they're also fun. But they're a little scary. At first, I think when you first get with them, they're going to scare you a little. But the mysterious fun side of them is going to overcome that fear, and you're going to just find them very mysterious and very intoxicating. Okay, they're going to open you up and show you things that you've never experienced before. Sex with them is just different. It is so good because they are mysterious, and that mysteriousness helps to bring the excitement in you and build that excitement. I just get from this just a very creative side. It's very creative, okay? Now let's go and look at some romance traits. First card we get is tease, and then quiet. Okay, the tease card, it says, you'll have a playful relationship with this person. Make sure the teasing doesn't get too personal. Yeah, this is that whole thing about their sexual energy between you that is apparent to everybody. And part of that sexual energy between you is because they see you teasing each other all the time. You know, little jabs here and there. You joke, you play, you're tickling each other, you're constantly touching each other, you're just playful. It's that playful teasing energy, and people see that, and this helps them to feel that sexual energy between the two of you. Okay, when it says, make sure it doesn't get too personal, sometimes joking can get too personal, right? If you hit the right buttons, a bad response will come out of somebody, right? So just be mindful of that. But the teasing is part of who you are as a couple, and it's part of the sexual energy that is between you, and you're going to love that about them, and they're going to love that about you, is this whole teasing energy. Okay, then we get the quiet card. Okay, this person is very busy, so it is important to find quiet times where you both can unwind. We see this a lot in today's world, that people are just busy. And so finding time for just the two of you becomes very important. And not only so you can have sex, but just so you can unwind. But yeah, I'm getting, though, that sex is a big part of unwinding for the two of you, that it releases a lot of tension that comes from outside of the two of you. We all have pressures, and so just finding quiet time to be together and just be together, just the two of you, even if it's just reading a book or watching TV, just being together in quiet settings sometimes is just what you need. But also sometimes that quiet time means finding quiet time to have sex. This person is overall a very energetic, magical, I keep seeing magical, very magical person. I think that trick or treat card is a lot of the energy that I'm feeling, and that is just, they're mysterious and magical and exciting and fun. But I do also feel a lot of passion and lust. I don't feel lust a lot in these cards, but this one I certainly do. You lust for each other. Just a lot of sexual energy between the two of you. I think this is great, and I wish you all the romance and sex in the world. Till next time, may your life always be full of love.